This is my maximum productivity daily routine. Now, I haven't been really following this exactly for a while. I've just started actually today, but I've optimized a full weekly or a full daily routine for maximum productivity. This covers my business, my physical health, mental health, social health, my boxing and self defense. This also covers my video making and it covers the editing and all of the stuff as well. So, this is optimum for me. You can change this up however you like, but I'm just giving you an example so that you can create your own daily routine. So I have my notebook again. So this is another bit. This will be another longer video. My notebook's down here, so if I look down, that's why. Alright, so I do boxing 3 times a week, and these are the days where I do conditioning and I do. No, just when I do conditioning, because my workout routine's optimized so that Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are for conditioning, Tuesday and Thursday are for flexibility and like stretching. So I'm able to be more flexible. So it's optimized for both that way. On the days where I do conditioning, I will do boxing and martial arts and all of those kind of training, and every other day will be a rest day to make sure you get optimum rest. On Wednesdays, I have parkour, which is what I've mentioned in another video, which is extremely useful when you combine it with boxing and self defense. I also have bowling on another day and chess on another day as well. So, without further ado, let me get into this. So, at 7 a.m., you wake up. Wake up at 7 a.m. on the dot. Want to make sure you're up out of bed. Okay, it doesn't matter if you wake up earlier, you want to make sure you get optimum sleep and sleep through to 7. Now, I find that I struggle a lot when it comes to the sleep stuff, which I'm trying to work heavily on now. Because I would wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, I'd sleep through to 6, I'd wake up at 6 again, and I'd go, if I sleep through now, I could wake up at 8, and that'd ruin my daily routine. So I'd do some like, I don't know, like half sleep kind of thing, where you're not fully asleep, but you're not fully awake. So it's like you're sleeping, but it's also like you're awake. It's weird, but it seems to work. I want to get a little tracker thing that checks your sleep. I think that'd be really optimum. Also, I've got a bug with some cold or flu or something, so if I sound different, that's probably why. Alright, so 7 a.m., wake up. The next thing is 7 to 7:30, I do my gratitude journaling, cold shower, face wash, and read my Bible. Then after this, I'll go from 7:30 to 8 a.m. and I'll have breakfast between that time. It takes half an hour to make breakfast and eat it. Then from 8 o'clock, or not 8:30 to 8, so from 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. in the morning to 8:30, I do my meditation for 20 minutes. I also do a quick check of Discord, do some, send a little message early in the morning, go and tell people like what I'm doing, and uh, just answer any messages that are on there. So my Discord tribe, I'll leave a link to that in the description. You can check that out. So I am on there morning and night. Then I also sometimes check my YouTube statistics to see if my videos I uploaded the other day are doing pretty well, see what's working, just get a rough little gauge for what I'm going to do later in the day. And if I have any newsletters that I'm subscribed to, I might go and check out some of the messages that they send through. And actually, I'm planning on working on a newsletter, which once I have it, I will put a post up so that people can go and join it. It'll basically be the same as my Facebook page, because I know that there's probably not a lot of people that check every single day on Facebook. But on Facebook, I have a daily tips page where I'll post daily tips every single day. What I wanted to do was make a newsletter that people can subscribe to and send the emails exactly the same, or maybe slightly different, to the people who are subscribed to them. I think that'd be a very good way of being able to directly communicate with people. And also, whenever I have any like courses and programs that I plan on adding in the future, or any new things that I want to add to this, like I'd say, business or movement that I'm starting, then I can send a direct message to all the subscribers through my newsletter. So when that actually does come out, I highly recommend that you join it. Okay, so that was 8 to 8:30, did all of that. 8:30 till 9:30, I do my workout, goes for about an hour, sometimes it's a little bit longer, sometimes it's not. You don't have to follow this exactly, even I don't follow this exactly, but I try to follow it exactly. If I go over the time with my workout, let's say I do an hour and a half instead of an hour when it comes to my workout, then I will find parts throughout the day that maybe I'm slacking off in and I can cut down the time. Or it's just a rough gauge and I'll finish later in the day. It doesn't matter. You get plenty of free time later, and this will, kind of like sort itself out with that free time. So 8:30 to 9:30 is my workout. 9:30 to 11 a.m. is to do my morning routine, brush my teeth, hair, all of that. I have a post-workout meal, quick little snack after my workout. I quite enjoy doing that. I feel like it gives me a little boost of energy. I take all the pills and medicines that I have to take if I need to take them. And then I record a YouTube video and I edit it. And this is normally from Monday to Friday. On Saturday and Sunday, it's slightly different because I have plenty of time to record a longer video. So that is 9:30 to 11 a.m., which gave a big gap for that. From 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., so from 11 to 12, I upload the video to YouTube, fully uploaded, done, posted, all of that. Also, I do my cardio, I go for a quick run, and because of my, got like a heart condition or something, I need to have a short break in between, so this gives me that short break, uploading the video and then going for a run. So, go for a run, I come back around 12:15ish normally, and from 12 till 12:30, I don't get back at 12:15ish. It's 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. I have plenty of time to go for a run. So from 12 p.m. to 12:30, I have lunch, give myself half an hour gap, normally takes about that anyway, to make lunch and eat it. From 12:30 to 1:30, I do boxing, and on the days that I'm not doing boxing, I will either do chess, or I will do parkour, or I will work on my business, or I'll just take one of the subjects that I'm trying to learn, like maybe even just watch a 1 hour long YouTube video that teaches me something. Either way, I pick something and I replace the boxing with that. But for example, I'm just giving you like a Monday. So from 12:30 to 1:30, 1 hour of whatever the subject is. For this case, I've written down or wrote boxing. From 1:30 to 2 o'clock p.m., I have a short break, half an hour break, and I also post to Facebook if I haven't already done that already. Otherwise, I just have a half an hour break. Free time, don't have anything to do. Then from 12 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m., I do martial arts, footwork for like boxing, kickboxing, all the footworks I can do just to get massive improvement on that because they're very important. Kickboxing and reaction time, because reaction time is one of my favourite things to train, because what I've realised is if you're able to be focused, the more focused you are, and the more challenging whatever you're doing is, you enter a flow state. And flow state's really powerful for anything you want to do, especially for like productivity and stuff. Flow state's really powerful. And it's normally when something's challenging or something's hard. So if you're stressed out and you're trying to punch against this thing over and over and over and do perfect movement, you'll enter a flow state where your mind and body don't seem to be connected. Your mind doesn't have to think punch for you to punch. You just look at it, and when it comes close to you, you automatically do it. All you've got to do is just focus on it. That's all you've got to do. So it's pretty cool with flow state. But what I've realised is that the more focused you are, the slower the objects and the scenery seems to be. The more focused and present you are, the slower time moves in your brain. This is a science thing I went and looked into. So the more focused you are, the slower time feels. Because you're consuming a ton of information, which makes it feel slower, basically. In simple forms, the more you focus, the slower time seems to be perceived. Meaning, if you were completely focused on someone who's throwing like a tennis ball at you, and you were purely focused, tennis ball could technically be in slow motion and you could just dodge it. So that's something really cool if you can get to a point. I've only been able to actually do that like twice, I think, so far. But the more practice, the better. So that was from 2 till 3 p.m. From 3 to 3:30 p.m. I do my dodging skills, which just practices dodging and getting my head movement and all of that when it comes to boxing. And I do a little bit more boxing just to end the day with that. Then from 3:30 to 4:30 p.m. I do 1 hour. I watch a 1 hour long video, or maybe a 2 hour long video, whatever I want to do. But for this example, I've just gone from 3:30 to 4:30. If it was a 2 hour, it'd be 3:30 to 5:30. 3:30 to 4:30, 1 hour long video, or 1 hour of reading a book. So I'm able to consume information, learn more stuff, and I also bring a notepad with me while I'm watching this to write down all the information I learn. Now, if this was another day and it wasn't one of my boxing days, wasn't one of my fighting sport days, I could technically replace this, like the boxing stuff, completely with learning. So all day, all I'd be doing is just watching content. And doing that probably would help a lot, but I would much prefer to be practicing like chess, because chess is very good for strategy and mental focus and all of that kind of stuff. Really good for your mental health. And I'd probably also prefer maybe to like upload another video or something like that. So after doing the 1 hour of learning something, reading a book, writing down all the valuable information and learning, which if you haven't watched my video on how to learn, definitely check that out, because that video will teach you how to learn correctly. And if you are going to repeat this exactly, this step, definitely add this step into your maximum productivity routine. Because if you're able to consume content that's educational in line with your goals, you're able to continuously get better every single day. Not only are you practicing what you learn, but you're also learning what you learn, which is very good. So from 4:30 onwards, it's just free time. I realise that I've got plenty of time left for this video, but from 4:30 onwards, it's free time. It's got nothing to do. I can do whatever I want. I can learn more videos. I can play more chess. I can go at the back and maybe do some more boxing. I could just post more tips to Facebook. I could do anything I want. I have free time. But normally in this time, I would just sit down, maybe have some talk with like family and stuff like that. Then the only other thing I have to do is from 8 p.m. onwards, so from 8 p.m. basically to 9 p.m., I do my full night routine, getting ready for bed, teeth, hair, meditation, journal, Bible, all of that. Meditation is included in this part. I did before leave my meditation right just before I went to bed, but I found that's a major problem, because if I don't go do my meditation, I don't go to bed on time. So when I'm, slacking off and forget to take my pills or stuff, I will go take the pills and then I'll come back and then I'll do like a 10-minute meditation. And then by the time I've done that, I'm 10 minutes over when it comes to my night routine. So from 8 p.m. onwards, get the night routine done. And at 9 p.m., go to bed. And the reason that I go to bed so early, or for me I find it a little bit early, is because if I go to bed at 9, I have 2 hours to go to sleep, which is plenty of time for me. Most people takes 2 to 3 hours, so I give myself 2. 2 hours to go to sleep. That means I fall asleep by 11. If I fall asleep at 11, wake up at 7, I have 8 hours of sleep. Yes, 8 hours of sleep. Had to double check that, but I have 8 hours of sleep, which is optimal for what I need. Most of the time, I'll actually fall asleep within an hour, so it's about 9 hours sleep, 10 hours sleep. I want to get my sleeping time down to a lower amount, to like 15 minutes, 30 minutes, stuff like that, because that'd be really good. You just go to sleep in like 15 minutes. So this is my maximum productivity day. This is a really, really, really structured one. And the reason that it's so structured, not so free and open, is because if I was to have it free and open, I'm constantly throughout the day thinking. And I've realised this today because for the last few months and the whole time I've been uploading videos to YouTube, I stopped having a structured routine. I left it as a free and open one. But the problem is, I'm continuously thinking about what I need to do next. And by continuously thinking, it makes me, basically have a headache constantly. Because you're always thinking, what have I got to do next? I've just done meditation, what am I forgetting? Not forgetting anything. I've got to go and do workout. After I do my workout, what have I got to do next? I've got to go do my teeth and hair. I've got to go do this. So I'm continuously thinking, and by the end of the day, I've forgotten half the things I really needed to do. I write them down, and I go and do them the next day. With this one, it's a fully structured routine. Everything I want done is done in it, meaning it gives me a lot more mental clarity. Like today, I feel 100 times happier than what I did yesterday. And that's just because my brain isn't stressed out because I don't need to think about what I'm doing next. I've put it as the background on my phone that I'm recording this video with. All I have to do is just press the button, turn it on to the lock screen, and voila, it's right there. I can see what I've got to do for the rest of the day. So it's really, really, really well. I really like this structured routine. And also the good thing about having an extremely structured routine for maximum productivity, which, I mean, this is like I would say, version 1 of my maximum productivity routine. As I go about this following week, I could optimize it and change it. But this seems like it's a really good maximum productivity week based on everything I need to get done. So the reason that it's so good to have a routine like this is because if you have a routine like this, the routine becomes a habit. Most people try and make, like, for example, if I just pick out the workout part, they make the workout the habit. They make the workout the habit. And because they make that the habit, they have to make every little step inside of this daily routine a habit, instead of making the whole routine a habit. That means I could technically wake up and just do it all like a mindless zombie the entire day. But of course you don't want to do that because, if you go do a workout without really being focused and present, you're not going to do it as well as if you were focused and present. So it makes this a whole habit, meaning I'm going to enjoy doing this throughout the day, and even if I don't enjoy doing it, still do it anyway. But it increases the chance of me enjoying it. It makes it a lot more easier to follow and do. It makes me a lot more productive when it comes to doing it. And I don't have to be stressed throughout the whole day thinking I forgot something or what have I got to do next. Plus, there's little free time in here, meaning I'm not going to sit around and procrastinate scrolling through my phone. Literally, it goes 7 to 7:30, 7:30 to 8, 8 to 8:30, 8:30 to 9:30, 9:30 to 11, and it's literally hour to hour, hour to hour, minute to minute. It just doesn't stop. There's no short little gap. Because my older version of this one, which I actually stopped doing a few months back, like I said, had gaps in between every single thing I did. And I found that after I did it, I had so much free time that I would just sit around scrolling on my phone until I had time to do it. Or I would do it all, and then I'd have too much free time. Like, I leave the free time up from 4:30 onwards, which is normally around late afternoon, dinner time, around that time. So I have really nothing else to do out the back, or like at the park, or outside at a boxing gym. Anyway, I don't have anything to do because there isn't really any time outside anymore. Because in a few hours it's going to be dark. So this is a really good structured routine that I've wrote up here. Really, really, really good structured routine. I definitely enjoy doing this, and on weekends it's completely different. Like for today, I woke up, did the same morning routine, but when I got up to the workout part, because it's a rest day, I completely skipped that. I skipped the workout part, and I moved straight on to the next step, and I moved straight on to the next step, and of course, that will end up meaning that my free time won't start from 4:30, it might start from 2, or from 1, or from 12, which gives me plenty of time throughout the day. A common misperception people have all the time with routines like this is let me just give you 3 false beliefs that people have for this. 1, they go, it's too structured, you're not going to enjoy it. The thing is, most humans operate on a achievement-based mindset. That means they set a goal, and their entire goal is to finish it. It's like, if I was to read a book, I'm not focused on reading every single page and taking in the information. I'm focused on finishing reading the book, getting to the end. You're focused on winning the race. You're focused on beating the game. You're always trying to win at whatever you're doing. Beat it, complete it, finish it. You're trying to achieve what you set out to do. I set out to do my meditation for 20 minutes. My only focus is finishing that meditation. And if, of course, you can break that, but it's a very hard thing. But you can also manipulate it. And manipulating it is extremely useful because if you set up a maximum productivity workout, like routine, you are going to be so much more happier because you don't have any free time. The free time makes your brain bored. It makes your brain bored because you're constantly setting a goal. If you sit down for free time, if I sit here and go, I'm going to spend 30 minutes doing nothing because I have 30 minutes free time. My entire focus is to finish the 30 minutes of free time. I don't want to sit here for 30 minutes anymore. I want to be done and move on to the next thing. I want to achieve finishing the free time. It's like I want to get to the end of the 30 minutes. And because of that, I don't enjoy the 30 minutes at all. So, unless you know how to be like enlightened or, mindful, focused, and you're able to shift that and change it to where you don't have any sort of desires to finish anything, then it's a lot harder to do. And what I mean by you don't have any desires is it is a desire to finish the 30 minutes of free time. If you don't have any desires to do anything, you don't want to do anything, you don't feel like doing anything, you don't care, you just enjoy every single moment. But it does make you a little bit unproductive because what's the point in doing anything if you don't feel like doing anything? So that's a really complicated loop. Most people won't understand that, but so that's the first false belief, is that this won't be enjoyable. This will be extremely enjoyable because this is all delayed gratification stuff. This is all stuff you're not really going to enjoy. This is maximum productivity. Maximum productivity, least amount of dopamine. And because I've got so much go, I'm not going to stop to sit there and scroll through my phone for hours and hours and hours or do any of the bad habits. Because I'm always doing something. So it stops the bad habits from making you upset and sad. It also increases delayed gratification, which makes you happy. And it is an achievement-based workout or achievement-based routine. I keep saying workout routine. Achievement-based daily routine, which makes your brain very active, wants to keep doing it. But you also don't have to think about what you're doing next. You just pull up your little chart on your phone or get your piece of paper out that says what you're doing, and you look at it and go, what time is it? Okay, I'm up to this. Cool, let's go do it. Then you pull it back out and go, okay, I'm up to this, and you go about doing it. It is a routine. You do not have to think that much. And in turn, your brain is extremely clear and focused. So, that's the first false belief, completely disproven. Ugh. Yeah, do not like this cold. Anyway. So I would say the second false belief... Okay, I thought the video ended. Second false belief that people really have when it comes to this stuff is that you shouldn't create a routine like this because it won't work. It's just... Why create a routine like this? You don't need it. It shouldn't be that structured. It doesn't need to be structured. You don't need to do all of this hard work. And it's a really common one to disprove. This is everything that's going to make me successful. Probably not everything, but this is a successful workout routine. If I do this every single day for a year, I'm going to achieve something. I'm going to be continuously uploading videos, growing my movement, my YouTube channel. I'm going to be working on my business. I'm going to be working on providing value to people, working on my mental health and physical health, working on my social health, my fighting skills. Right, it's everything that I actually want to achieve by the end of the year. And this is actually in line with my goals, because my goals are to be extremely physically fit and healthy and fighting and sports like that, like a old style boxing fighter professional. Something like that. Professional fighter that's also fit, healthy and strong. And also to have a strong mind and a business that makes... I wanted 100k per year, but ultimately the business method that I've found is 600k per year. So, worst case scenario, I still make 100k per year. And, people won't believe that that's actually possible, but it really is. It's just going to require a lot of hard work. So, I'm currently working on it right now, and it is actually picking up momentum, and it is getting better as we go. So that's very useful. So this just covers everything I need to do, and yes, it does need to be structured. As I mentioned earlier, structured routines are really good because the structured routine becomes a habit. And I would say the third common misbelief and false belief that people have is that I go around talking about how I've got, mental clarity and, my brain is not fogged up or anything, and then I can't even remember what I was going to say. Um, yeah. The third false belief is that this routine right here, I've set up structured routine, the idea of a structured routine is not very productive or isn't as productive as it can be. It's not a maximum productivity routine, and this won't make you more productive. As I already mentioned before, our minds are driven to achieve goals. Each one of these steps is basically a goal. We strive to achieve it. After we achieve it, we strive for the next one. We strive for the next one, next one, and next one. Becomes a habit, becomes very routine, and it's very easy to do after you get used to it. Plus, it covers everything you need. So that's one of the biggest false beliefs. And also, if it's not the most efficient, most productivity day, because I have from 4:30 onwards free time. It's like 4 hours, 3 hours of free time. That's mostly to cover dinner and also to cover anything else that needs to be done that I haven't managed to get done before. So I give myself that free time window of like 3.5 hours to do all the stuff that I need to do. And I say that the hardest part when it comes to this, the hardest thing with this routine isn't actually the first half, because once you wake up in the morning, you don't feel like doing it. You wake up, you feel like rubbish sometimes. Maybe sometimes you feel really good. Other times you feel like rubbish. Like today I felt really good waking up, yesterday I felt like rubbish. So you wake up, let's say you feel like rubbish. The moment you have a cold shower in the morning, it boosts your delayed gratification so much. You feel super productive. It's like a boost of energy. I swear, if you aren't doing cold showers, you need to start taking cold showers. You need to start taking cold showers. You need to start taking them for as long as you can. Don't do it to the point of hypothermia, but take a cold shower for as long as you can. Whether you have to step in and back, in and out, in and out, in and out for as long as you can. Doesn't matter what you do as long as you take cold showers. They give you a massive boost to your mental health, but your productivity. I just worked this out a few weeks ago, and I've mentioned this in another video. They're a cheat code to real life. They're a cheat code for productivity. If you don't feel like doing something, have a cold shower. I wake up feeling like rubbish, not wanting to go do my meditation, not wanting to do my workouts, not looking forward to this day ahead that, I've got a lot of things to do. I go and have a cold shower, I come out and I'm like, yes, let's go do it all. And straight off, breakfast, meditation, workout, on. I just keep going and going and going. It's ridiculous. So this was a coverage of my full maximum productivity day, and these can be replaced. So I'll quickly go back over them very quickly, and I'll mention a few more things before I end this video because we've only got a few more minutes left. So 7 a.m. wake up, 7 to 7:30 a.m. gratitude journal, cold shower, face wash, and Bible. 7:30 to 8 a.m. breakfast. 8 o'clock to 8:30 a.m. meditation, check my tribe, my Discord tribe, go and message, YouTube stats sometimes, newsletters sometimes. 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. workout. This is after meditation's been done. Also, meditation needs to come before anything else after breakfast. After I have breakfast, meditation comes before anything. I'm not going to quickly go into Discord because that's going for instant gratification first. Go for the meditation, do it for as long as possible, and then go and check it just before you work out. So workout 8:30 to 9:30, 9:30 to 11 a.m. I go and do my normal routine, like cleanliness and stuff like that. A post-workout snack or meal, YouTube video recorded and edited from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So from 11 to 12, I will upload the video to YouTube. It'll be fully uploaded and the thumbnail will be created, all the title. I guess that technically should be in the edit part as well. I also go for my quick run, my cardio around the block. And from 12 p.m. to 12:30 we have lunch. 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. I do boxing. From 1:30 to 2 o'clock p.m. I have a quick break and also do my Facebook tips if I haven't already done them. From 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. I do martial arts, footwork, kickboxing and reaction time. From 3 o'clock to 3:30 I do dodging skills and boxing. From 3:30 to 4:30 I do a 1 hour long educational video that teaches me something, or I read a book for 1 hour, or maybe even longer, and I write down on a piece of paper all of the stuff I've learned, just how I explained in my learning video. And from 4:30 onwards, it's free time. I can do whatever else I want to do from then on. From 8 p.m. onwards, I will start my routine for bed. So do meditation, do gratitude journaling, read Bible again. I will do like teeth and hair and stuff. Maybe have a shower if I'm going to have a shower that day. And 9 p.m. go to bed. This is a maximum productivity workout routine. No, not workout routine. Maximum productivity day. I do boxing 3 times a week. These are on the days I do conditioning, so that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Parkours on Wednesday, and it actually fits in perfectly because it's from, I think, 1 to 2:30, I think it's from. So that's boxing and my break, so I can take them out because no, it fits in. It fits in pretty well. I can just replace the boxing and add that to the further one. I can adjust the times. Any other things that seem to pop up randomly throughout the day, because this is something I hear often, is that what if something pops up? You can't have a structured routine because things can pop in and break the whole routine up. Thing is, if they pop in and they break it up, this is a guideline routine. It doesn't mean that you don't follow it. You try to follow it as hard as possible. But if something pops in and you need to fix that, you push all the things to the side, you fix this thing, you come back, look at what time you're at and go, okay, well I can probably go and work on the next thing. You just continue working on it because from 4:30 to 8 p.m. you have free time. Everything else can be done between that time. And if it's, if there's something limiting you and you have to do it sooner, you can readjust it based on that. But this would be a maximum productivity day if I didn't have anything else interrupt at all. This is literally the routine I would follow. So, I will... I will leave a PDF in the description of this video that you can download that'll have this full daily routine, and it will also have a nice little note in there, and you can definitely download that. Highly recommend it. I also have my Discord tribe which you can join. I know it's Discord, but it is still a tribe of like-minded people that you can network and you can talk about your daily routine, send some feedback. Comment on this video any sort of things you think I should add to this, any sort of feedback you have at all. I greatly appreciate feedback, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's constructive criticism. I don't care. Feedback is needed for growth. And also, I will give a post out to the people in my Discord to when I release my newsletter. I will also put one on my YouTube channel, but the Discord people will get access to it first. So, definitely join the Discord to not miss out on that. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit of a ramble at the end, and I did lose my way halfway through, but this is something I definitely think that people should hear about, and I definitely think people should check out. So, I hope this video helped you. Please consider subscribing and help this channel out. And keep up the good work. Have a good day. Can't press the button. Good day.